Hey Daniel, you've actually worked in the workforce industry for quite some years. You have a background in psychology. You've been dealing with our customers and their barriers for quite a long time. We just went through a training with Dr. Joe Pace, and he really touched on how the outcomes that we're typically managed by and the customers' behaviors, how their behaviors are really connected to their beliefs. What were some of the success points that you were able to take out of the training yourself?
Okay. Yeah, it was a great training. It was awesome. It was a lot focused on psychology, which really made me interested. And one of the things that I took out from it was when he talked about what was called your habes, which was your habits, your attitudes, your beliefs, and your expectations. And I think that not only applies to, developing a good workforce, but also information that we can use and help, develop our VIPs or our clients. He talked a lot about in order to, change, your success or what your goals are, first you have to change your habits and your attitudes about, your life right now and your beliefs and what you expect. And he also talked about just in order to change, your future, you have to visualize it first. And we talked a lot about, visualizing your future and then coming up with ways or steps to reaching those goals. And so, in order to reach a goal, you have to first visualize the goal. And that was one of the things that really stood out to me. I think that works well, like I said, with staff as well as customers.
I know this training is kind of unorthodox, or is a little different than the trainings that we had in the past. When you first came into this industry, do you think this type of training would have been helpful in your career, when you're working directly with customers? Just talk very briefly about that, being a psych major, how this type of training could really impact not only yourself, but also customers that you're constantly seeing over and over again.
Yeah, well, I think it would have been a great training, to help me work with the customers first coming into, this field. Like I said, it was a lot to do with psychology, and a lot of what I took from school in psychology helped me to work with, our customers. And I know everyone doesn't take psychology in their training, before they become a case manager or work. But so I think it would be really good for all staff members to have this type of training, so you know how to approach people who have different beliefs from you and how to motivate them. So I think it will be a good training for not only for staff but for customers as well.
Bang, thank you.